Senior living construction and renovation is not for everyone. It takes time, attention, patience, and detail. And it's very important to utilize and build a team that has experience and background in this industry. And in this interview, you're going to learn a number of ways, tips, and tricks to make your community shine. There's a variety of different senior living communities out there, and it's oftentimes it's based off of wellness or lifestyle or acuity. And people outside of the industry oftentimes get this mixed up. They think senior living and they think it's a nursing home, when in many cases that's not true. Senior living on its own has its own industry and its own types of communities. And that might be assisted living. It might be independent living. It might consist of memory care. Then you can combine all of them together. And then you've got the full continuum of care when you add them together. So senior living is a very dynamic and offers a lot for people right where they are. You need experience, and that experience you only gain by doing the work. You know, I've been in this industry for nearly 15 years, and I've learned some things the hard way. But I think if you have a natural sense of curiosity and you have some passion behind what you're doing, you can dive in and really try to learn all the nuances and constraints that would take to do a complicated project inside an open operated building. And sometimes complicated projects could be just simply painting. When you think of, oh, well, we're just going to paint some walls, that's not a big deal. That could be a big deal inside a senior living community, because this is where older adults live. This is where older adults are being cared for. You need to take that responsibility very serious, as we do here at the Bridge Group. The environments that older adults live in is very important to wellness. Design aspects of how they live inside the units and their homes, common spaces, and being very thoughtful about how the community is designed for people to live and to thrive. Wellness is a big part of that. For the Bridge Group, we're in a lot of older quote unquote out of date communities built in the 90s, early 2000s. And it is prime time for those spaces, those floor plans to be reimagined, to be updated, to be modernized. And we get a great sense of joy and satisfaction of working with designers, owners, and operators to help execute their vision and their dream of reimagining these spaces inside a senior living community. Residents and families are looking for lifestyle. They're looking for safety. They are looking for wellness, and they're looking to thrive. They're looking to walk into a space that feels comfortable to them, a space where they can really see themselves living. Transitioning from your home into a congregate care setting, so a senior living community, is a very emotional process. And anything that operators can do from a design and aesthetics aspect to help that transition can be very, very beneficial to your census and to your occupancy. Ultimately, the goal for everyone is for the residents to live there and to thrive and to love their home. One of the biggest transformations of my entire career was Wyndham Court in Plano, Texas. This was a complete reimagining of the footprint of the building. We came in, we did major structural changes to the main level. We had to bring in structural steel beams. We changed the footprint and the design of all of the spaces, consisting from the lobby to the offices, completed a brand new bistro, a brand new dining room, and a bunch of other things. And I can say I went back recently to do a tour almost a year later, and it brought me deep satisfaction to see the residents living and thriving and loving these new spaces. It was a major undertaking, and it took a lot of communication, a lot of patience, and a lot of intentional detail for our teams to go in and transform Wyndham Court of Plano. Have a dream or idea about a project that you would love to start at your community, but don't really know where to start? We can help. Just reach out to the Bridge Group at thebridgegc.com, schedule a consultation, and we'd love to help.